Good morning, class. Today we're going to do notes on geometric sequences. Now, we have already done notes on arithmetic sequences. This is going to be similar in that they're sequences. There's going to be a slightly different way to calculate it. So, a geometric sequence is a sequence of numbers in which the ratio which we'll be using the letter R to represent in our equation, remains constant. So in arithmetic, it was the constant difference. This is going to be the constant ratio. And this one is called, instead of the common difference, this one's called the common ratio. How do we find it? It is found by dividing each term by the previous term. So you're going to divide one backwards from each one. Now, let's identify a geometric sequence. It says, determine which of the following represents a geometric sequence. If yes, identify the common ratio. So, on this one, 10 divided by 2, because we find the common ratio by dividing the term by the previous term. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 50 divided by 10 is 5. 250 divided by 50 is 5. So, 5 all the way across. Yes, this is a geometric sequence, and the common ratio is 5. On number 3, and I'm going to go straight down, then you guys try this one. So, 18 divided by 6 is 3. 24 divided by 18, that gives us a fraction. That actually gives us 4 over 3. 30 divided by 24, that's 6 over... 6 goes into both of those. 5 times here, 4 times there, 5 over 4. You see how they're different? It was not a constant ratio, so this is just no. It's not a geometric sequence. Negative 40 divided by negative 80 will give me negative 1/2. 20 divided by negative 40 will also give me negative 1/2. Negative 10 divided by 20 will give me negative 1/2. So each of these came out to negative 1/2. So this is yes, and the ratio is equal to negative 1/2. So you can get fractions, you can get decimals. Usually use the fraction because sometimes a decimal you get a repeating number and it's really hard to multiply and divide with it. Now I want you to try 2, 4, and 6. Find if it's got a common ratio, identify yes or no if it's a geometric sequence, okay? So push pause on the video, push play when you're ready to see the answer. Push pause now. Okay, so on these, I'm going to just have my calculator right here, just show you each time. Let's take this term and divide it by the one before it. So 45 divided by 135. 0.3 repeating, or 1/3. And 15, now we're going to divide it by the 45. Once again, we get 1/3. So 1/3. 1/3. 5 divided by 15 is also 1/3. So this is a yes, and the common ratio is 1/3. Negative 14 divided by 7, that's going to be negative 2. 28 divided by negative 14 is negative 2. Negative 56 divided by negative 28 is also negative 2. So yes, and the ratio here is equal to negative 2. Negative 36 divided by negative 9 will give me positive 4. Negative 144 divided by negative 36, positive 4. Negative 576 divided by negative 144 will also give me positive 4. Now, be careful when you see negatives. You see how these were alternating negatives? And it would go positive, negative, positive, negative. If they're all negatives, you're going to still have a positive ratio because negative divided by negative is always positive. So this one is also a yes. It is a geometric sequence, and the ratio here is 4. I'm going to stop the video here. We will continue notes on the next video.